How's it going, everybody? It's your boy, Homie G, and I'm back. Okay, long time I haven't made a video. So today I got requested to make a video about how to make relationships between you, my little homies, exciting, long-lasting, and fresh, right? Because, man, some of you begin together one day, and like the next day you're all sad, and I'm like, what happened? We broke up. I'm like, you just got together like a day ago. How did that happen? So some of you have relationships like on Friday, and then by Monday it's over, and it lasts like maybe 2 or 3 days, and that's it, right? So how do you make relationships last and be exciting and right and fresh? So I got 6 tips for you. Number 1, I want you to surprise your partner with flowers, and not just on Valentine's Day. Because some of you just wait for Valentine's Day like everybody and their mom to get flowers, roses, or whatever for your partner. Not Homie G. He gets his wife roses, and actually she loves, what are those flowers called? I forgot. I just get them. I don't even know what they're called. Those are her favorites. They're more expensive than roses, but I get them for her regularly. Like as soon as the other ones die or are dying, I hook her up with new ones. She loves it. She loves it. And you all, it doesn't matter if it's, your partner's a girl or a boy or whatever, you can get each other flowers, and not just on Valentine's Day. That makes it like, wow, you really do appreciate me. So it keeps it exciting and fun. 2, do a spontaneous activity with your partner. Let's say you go out somewhere, you've planned for one thing, and you're there, maybe at a movie or whatever, you decide, let's go get ice cream next. Or, let's go do this next. It could be even planning to go to a trampoline place and jumping around, a movie. Maybe you see some dancing happening on the street, whatever, with some music people are playing. Get into that. Do something spontaneous. Because if you're just the same old you and you're the same old couple, you're going to get stale, and you're going to want to break up because you're going to see each other as just the same old non-changing individuals, and your relationship isn't flourishing or growing or and it's going to start to, again, get stale. So do spontaneous activities. Another one, I like to get my wife a card, a Hallmark card, whatever. Sometimes I just get them at the dollar store. They have cards there, and it'll just be like a best friend card. You're my best friend. They could be very sappy, and it doesn't matter. What matters is that you personalize it. So, and there might be some text already in the card, and it's nice, and it says something appreciative of your best friend, and then you personalize it and then give it to your partner. That's going to show that you're thinking of them and that you care about them. Okay? So that's one of my suggestions. Get them a card. Another one is I want you to show some aspirational change. So if you just stay you and you're not aspiring to be better in some form, then your partner is going to perceive you as just like a slouch. You're like a slouch. You don't care. So let's say you might be a little bit overweight. Maybe you go on a diet and you lose some weight. You're showing aspirational change, right? Maybe you want to get toned at the gym. So you might build some muscle. Just changing your physique around makes it like, oh, wow, they really do care about themselves. Eating better. Maybe you go from when you're with your partner at first eating horribly, they know you for eating bad, and then you change it up. You start to eat healthy. Maybe you go from not liking books to reading books all of a sudden, so you become more literate. Doing something that's going to show that you have aspirations, and then making positive change. My next tip is for you to, once in a while, feel like it's okay not to communicate with your partner in depth, meaning, extensively for half an hour, an hour. Sometimes it's just a simple check-in will do. because people don't want to have to feel like they're being smothered, and like you have to like report to each other all the time. So make sure that you give your partner space, and sometimes just checking in with the text, that's cool too. Especially if you're young, you don't need to be smothering each other. You got a lot of things on your plate you have to do, school, life with family, whatever. So it's okay to just check in once in a while. My last tip is for you to talk about your goals together. And not I don't mean like you and what's your partner going to be doing in the future. No, just you talk about your goals, your partner talks about their goals, and and just keep constantly communicating about your future and what you plan on doing, because it's good to get each other excited about the future, and to talk about the future. The present's cool too, of course, about what you're doing now, but talking about future goals kind of gives you an idea of where your partner might want to go, and whether or not you might be in that future. And if not, hey, that's okay too. Things happen, people change. You got to move on, you got to move forward. Don't expect yourself to be written into your partner's goals just because you're together. They might have other things they want to do, and that's their individuality, and that's all good. But you still want to talk about your personal goals, because it shows that you're thinking about your future. So those have been my tips on how to keep your relationship fresh and exciting, and have some longevity to them. All right, my little homies, I'm out. Peace.